Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Aven Colony. So, there was one thing I hadn't tested yet. The whole leapfrogging hovercar thing. And I think we're gonna try. So, what we're gonna do is build a road. Oh, or maybe not. No connecting drone hubs, I guess. Let's see. We're gonna need a long stretch. A long stretch. You know what? We're gonna build from this side. The main problem is, of course, we're gonna have to leapfrog some drone hubs in order to get this done. But I want to test this. So, yeah, that was fine. You'll be acquiring those workers as soon as the habitat is up, I think. Right? Yeah, there we go. I'm not complaining about that anymore. For science. Crisis detected. What? I don't see anything. Do I have plague still? I thought we cured that. Oh, aren't you cranky? What the heck are you happy about, Mr. Brown?
Have you thought about redesigning the colony? I mean, it's painful to try to get anywhere.
Oh, yeah, it is the commute. They really hate walking. So the folks that are, yeah, minus 70. Yeah, I know. We're not really gonna build more habitats, but yeah. Have you thought about redesigning the colony? Yes, I have thought about that. Many times. You are not populated. Yeah, that's fine. Let's fix that. Still have unemployment. But as you can see, that's a problem simply with moving around. They can't get to where the jobs are, unfortunately. And it has to do with how I've built the colony, obviously. Usually I just build it very compact and that's that, but now I'm trying to build something that looks nice and something that works in a bit of a functional manner, but I guess that's not something we're allowed to do in this game. Build a beautiful city. No. Need to build a functional one, apparently. We shall see. Get that drone hub up, please. There we go. So we can get to the next drone hub. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. As long as you vote for me in the elections. This is not a crisis. Lack of housing is not a crisis. It's actually a necessity in this game. Otherwise, I'll have to disable the space elevator, and I can't do that because of cargo space. Can't acquire workers. We need another one of these pesky little outposts. And the Liberator is idle. Did we actually pick up an artifact? With all the messages, I kind of missed whether or not we got one. Oops, not what I wanted. No artifact currently. Yeah, that's fine, so we didn't actually get one. That is unfortunate. Because then we have to... If I can't find the artifact I'm after, we're gonna have to...
Somebody needs our help. You better get out there.
Yeah, if we can't get the artifact I'm after, we have to find...
Needs our help. You better get out there.
we have to get the people to like us the old-fashioned way.
Looks like somebody needs our help. You better get out there.
There we go. Yeah, I guess we're gonna try to redesign our colony after this. First I want to do the experiment on the hover cars. Then we're gonna try to set up some more little areas with new habitats near workplaces. Try to deal with that. Okay, so here we go. That is the maximum stretch that these things can connect with. Let's see if we can go and find the exact. There we go. Pause for a second. Can't zoom out further, but yeah, from here to here, that's the maximum distance. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 8, 40, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so 50 squares. That's the maximum range for one of the connections between two hovercar stations. But that's not what we were looking for. Right? We just want to see if we build a drone hub here and a hovercar station next to it. It's gonna be so awful, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, it can't connect to the other one. It can't connect to this. So I want to connect these two. And I mean, let's build all those structures on the other end. The housing structures I wanted. So that we have that ready. You complained because you didn't find any residences on this side. That's okay. Let's connect this. Sad thing is this entire area is quite fertile, so fertile. So where am I going to build that extra habitat? There's a hovercar station there. Hovercar station over here. Guess we'll start by building on this side. Need to get them some recreation, right? There we go. Some beautiful parks. And they are near the hover cars, so that's gonna be fine, I think. Here I'm gonna do much the same thing, really. If I had the nanites for it. There we go. Okay, so hover cars are in place. I'm gonna tear down this and this. Because I want to see how this works. Oh, I made a mistake, didn't I? So the test I wanted to see was if this drone hub here would get workers, since nobody can connect to this. Unfortunately, this one can still fetch workers. So they'll commute. Yeah. It only has one route. Wait, does that one only have one route? Oh dear, you should have a route down that way. Why don't you anymore? You had a route. But that stopped, why? Oh dear. Okay, let's fix this. Hover cars. Too close to another hover car station. Okay, so there's actually a minimum distance as well. Okay. Are you supposed to scatter them out this close then? Because that would be insane. If there isn't some kind of overlap. So okay, we're gonna build one over here. And tear this one down. Because here's the thing, we know at this point that these buildings are requiring workers through the hovercar stations. They have to. They can't walk that distance. See, they go to the hovercar station and then aboard. And the same thing happens here, right? And it's here that this is one we're curious about. So let's pause. I want to find out where you guys are. Yeah, I don't care where you live.
I'm happy to be here.
Where are you? Can I zoom to you? Yes. I can. You are apparently home. Current destination. Okay. Oh, looky there. There's a hover car. I wish I'd seen where the heck that came from. Because you're driving here. Can I, like, find the person aboard the hover car? It has to be one of these guys.
What can I do for you, Governor?
It's not him. He's at home. I want to see this. I want to test how this hover car stuff actually works.
Pleased to meet you, Governor.
You are also at home. I don't know if I can zoom to them if they're in a hover car.
Happy to be part of your colony, Governor.
You are... What the heck are you doing all the way down here? Or is that where you live, the skyscraper over there? Could be. That's 3.
Hi, Governor. I've heard a lot of good things about you. I'm so pleased to meet you.
That leaves 1.
Hi, Governor. Pleased to meet you.
Okay, so they don't work the way I thought they did. No person will actually go into the hover cars. Apparently. Or at least I assume that the one that used that hover car had to be one of the people working in this one. Because who the hell else would go to this building? Yeah, maybe these guys. Let's test.
Hello, Governor.
Not you. I don't know.
I hope you're ready. When the next referendum comes up, you're going down.
When the next referendum comes down, okay. You're going down. Yeah, okay, fair enough. They don't like me.
Hi, Governor. What can I do for you?
So either we can't zoom to a person if they're in a hover car, or this isn't working the way I think it does. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. We'll follow the hover car instead. Where does this car go? And will anyone actually depart? It has to go here. There's no other choice. But no one departs. Okay, that I think settles it. The people don't actually use these things. They don't actually go to them, take a hover car, and walk out on the other side, which is what I assumed. That's not how it works. They'll still have the full commute. These are just, as in the park areas, these are just graphical illustrations connecting the different hovercar stations. People still have to walk all the distance, effectively. That's at least what it looks like right now.
We can offer you a reward if you learn.
Yeah, that's fine. So of course these people will be able to get here. But they won't be happy about it at all. I don't know, there's something really funky going on with these hovercar station things. But I know that if I disband this one, I should immediately get a warning that these cars can't connect. And there should be no way for these buildings to find workers anymore. Okay, so they haven't updated. I mean, they shouldn't have access to workers at all. And because this one isn't connected to anything, right? So they can't use this hovercar station. And there's no way in hell they'll walk all this distance and not complain about this. I mean, you can easily check that out, just connect these. Air quality alert where? Oh. Yeah, that's expected, I suppose. Let's build some purifiers. Well, I'll say this. My experiment of constructing a centralized housing block, that ain't gonna work at all. The game just isn't designed around it. I was kind of hoping that the hovercars would solve that, but what they actually do, as far as I can tell, they will create these little connections, which will, I assume, increase the rate at which people will walk through, but it doesn't. People don't actually use them to travel, by the looks of things. I mean, I've seen people go into the hovercar station and out again, but that's not what happened up here. There was no one going in and out, and there was no point in traveling just this distance, unless you also traveled from that point onwards, which they didn't do. We know that this is too far away for them to go. Ah. And now we can see, yeah, these mines can't require workers, so for whatever reason, these guys still think they are workers, even though these people now live in a completely different area, since I tore down the habitats, and they have a huge distance to travel in order to get anywhere. So yeah. I guess we're gonna have a car hub there. And I'm gonna move that hub here. Gonna tear this one down. We're gonna set up a little bit of an outpost out here. We'll definitely need air filters, and yes, we were short of power, that's true. Dang it. There's always something going on in this game. Fair enough, we'll build a billion more solar power panels. Billion more. Did you find nanites? No, insufficient power. Yeah, I know. I guess we'll have to try to start getting some smaller habitats up here and there. Try to make people happier. Try to make people get to work. First though, we need to get the power up and running, so we'll build a massive power plant array here. Oh, that's right. Aven actually orbits a gas giant. Reflected light from the gas giant, that's what it powers on. Sunlight and reflected light from the gas giant. One more row here, then we're gonna go into the Kaiko sludge industries again. Food situation, yeah, I don't really care about it. We still have so many units that even though it's going down right now, I don't really care. My voters do care though. Expedition time. I think you're gonna go to the edge of the map, then to the very corner of the map,
Trying
and
to
then
fathom the level of stupidity that would drive someone to steal equipment from the expedition and try to set it up on their own out there. Clearly, these guys are some sort of fringe political or religious fanatics. They're unlikely to go quietly, so be ready for a fight.
yeah, let's go with this. Clear out one rebel camp. Okay. Sludge. That is what's next. Oh, that's next on the agenda. Because I'm fairly certain we have an insufficient quantity. Well, we're almost where we need to be. So I need at least one more chemical plant. Those areas, that's pretty much the milling area. And this is where we were going to produce the other chemicals, which I have there. Let's build one here. What's that? An air filter. Well, I think we're gonna relocate that. So yeah, I need this, and then we need more Kaiko spores, or whatever that thing was. Yeah, Kaiko spores. Because we're running short of that again. Unfortunately, they don't grow very well in most places. That's okay though. We're gonna build greenhouses for them anyway. One more. There you go, plenty of those. And you're ready. Produce sludge. Hopefully that's gonna be enough to keep our nanite processors going. Play export, yeah, that's fine. Let's just see what happens. Employment should be okay out here now. Okay-ish. Right, I didn't protect all of this new test area, so let's get some lightning protection. Let's wait until that one is built, actually. There's no need to go here, so... Let's recycle this. I'm gonna put another plasma blaster here, though. Just in case there are creep spores or something coming in. Okay, high crime, right. Where? Right, there's no police drones on that side. Let's try to fix that. And we need to do the same thing. Oh my goodness. Here as well. Another crime. Crime fighting. Drones. Build one of those there because I need an air filter on the other side. Probably multiple ones. Because mines are bad for air. There we go. Oh well. I really wanted to build a pretty city, but I guess we're gonna go with a somewhat functional thing instead. Yeah, we're gonna have to, now that our nano production seems to be stable, and our power situation is somewhat stable, I'm gonna need way more solar power plants. I think we're gonna start looking into colonist happiness. See if we can work out the worst situations in terms of commute disasters, and that sort of thing. And we'll take it from there. For now though, it is time for a break. Thank you for watching.